Good afternoon, everyone. It is Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm streaming to about, I don't know, 4 different platforms. So if you are not on YouTube or Facebook, I cannot see your comments. So I'm just going to tell you that now. If you are on Instagram, I will not be able to see your comments. So I just want you guys to know I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I can only see comments through my streaming service if you're on YouTube or Facebook. So now that some formalities are out of the way. Happy Monday. Yes. I really wish I could have went live over the weekend, but my time did not allow for it. I missed you guys. Yes, I had a great weekend. Had a great weekend. Hi, S&G. Hi, Cupcake Mamas. Sweet Essence, welcome. If you are an IC Insider channel member, I just want to shout you guys out first as I'm getting started. Thank you guys for being an IC Insider channel member. We are growing over here on YouTube. We're actually growing everywhere, but more specifically, you guys know that I am doing a lot of my focus has been on YouTube. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's been amazing to grow this community with you guys. Hi, Sean. Hi, Brittany. Lies, more lies. Welcome. You guys know that the way that we show love over here is putting snowflakes in the chat. You said you're on lunch break. Hi, S Shakes. Good to see you. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, lunch break chats are great. It helps the day pass. Hi, somebody's mama. I like that name. That name's nice. Hi, Jovan. So listen. So, okay. So thank you for all of the birthday wishes. Oh, we're going to get into the Diddy of it all, Jovan. Don't you worry about it. We are definitely going to get into the Diddy of it all. We had a lot to talk about today. So let's just talk about the whole birthday thing. So you guys know that I had my birthday dinner, and really it's a pre-birthday dinner because my birthday is not until Thursday. My birthday is 9/26. I have the same birthday as Serena Williams. Shout out to Serena. Her and I both turn 43 this Thursday. She's an 81 baby, as am I. And you ever find like your celebrity birthday twin? Serena Williams is my celebrity birthday twin. And yeah, so my birthday is Thursday. So I appreciate all of the birthday love. You guys are very early. I had a friend that was like, oh my gosh, how did I miss it? I was like, ma'am, my birthday is Thursday. You're good. But I won't be here for my birthday. I will be gone. And because I'll be gone, I wanted to celebrate with my friends early. Shout out to my baby boo for coordinating. He's so awesome, and pulled all my friends together so I could celebrate my pre-birthday dinner before I'm gone. I like to travel, y'all. As long as I can help it, I do not like to be anywhere in the DMV for my birthday. I like to travel for my birthday. So yeah, I won't be here, and I'm excited about it. I gotta pack. I ain't packed yet. Don't y'all worry about it. I'm gonna get it together, and I'm gonna vlog. So if you're a member of my YouTube channel, you guys will get some footage from my trip. I'm gonna vlog the entire time because I'm going to literally one of my bucket list places. And for my friends and family who know me, this trip is a big deal for me because I'm obsessed with the place that I'm going for the first time in my life. And when I tell you, I can hardly sleep at night, except for last night. I slept amazing because I was exhausted. But I am pumped. I'm pumped. Hi, Trendon. I'm pumped, y'all. I can hardly handle it. So, the sprinklings and the such and suches have been happening, like dropping photos from my birthday dinner. And obviously, you guys know that I posted a public photo of my boo, who's been my boo for quite some time. I just have kept this close to the chest. And let's be clear, we'll continue to be kept close to the chest. You guys know I don't be on these social media streets going into detail about my private life, because coming out of reality TV, these jokers aren't loyal. So I keep my business as much as possible to thine own self. To thine own self. And then, of course, you got to have a couple of trolls, which, you know, the trolls is probably trolling because y'all know I run my mouth over here on YouTube and I say what I want to say because it's my channel and I can do what I want. And it's my opinion. I can say what I want. All that to say, you know, it's probably some trolls that are just in their feelings with things that I've said. And granted, y'all, out of the thousands of people that responded to all of my postings, and I do mean thousands, I could probably count on one hand. It was maybe 3 or 4 people that were negative. Everyone else was incredibly supportive. Even when I posted the photo of Ashley and I, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, my caption was trolling because y'all know people, you know, people in reality TV love to come up with these weird narratives about things, even though they know absolutely nothing. And I remember that when people saw Ashley and I moving forward, it was all fun and games until we didn't move forward with another person on our cast. And then everyone thought we were forming an alliance, which really was not true. There was no alliance to form because I wasn't coming back for another season. We just really squashed our beef and moved forward. And that was the goal with the rest of the cast until some lions started happening. And I don't deal well with lies. Anyone will tell you, honestly, I just talked to a friend of mine, and y'all, I'm as kind and as nice as I try to be. Like, I don't lead with ugliness. I don't lead with nastiness. But try Jesus, not me. And I don't like liars. Like, I just can't. It's just something that I've never been able to tolerate. So when people start lying and making up lies, that's when I'm like, I'm good on it. Wish you well. I wish you well, but I will not deal with you again. Like, it's a wrap. Jesus himself got to come speak to me to deal with folks. Or you can be a grown person and apologize and acknowledge your behavior and your lies. And then, you know, we can squash and move forward. Not that I'm not a person that holds grudges anymore either. That's really like my faith and my belief kicking in. Like, I just don't feel like you should hold grudges, but I just won't fool with you either. Don't get it twisted. Like, I ain't gonna fool with you, but I ain't gonna hold a grudge. I'm all for people apologizing and moving forward, but I still don't trust people that lie. So there were just a lot of lies that were being said and shared. One of those lies being that my relationship with the guy that you guys saw on the last season, this past season I was on, was fake. And I'm like, why would you lie like that? Like, you know it wasn't fake. Now, to the audience's credit, y'all did not know that our season was so freaking old. Like, just drastically old. Y'all were watching old footage. So to the audience, it made it seem like things were more recent than they were. And it made it seem like things were deeper than they were. And I get it, for the sake of reality TV storyline. And they just made up all these lies and narratives that just weren't true. And the reality is that we didn't really date for that long. It was like 120 days. But in reality TV, there's a natural progression that they want to occur. Whatever. They captured it. Still don't make the lie the truth, right? Still was just not somebody I chose to move forward with. And I'm allowed to not move forward with people. But let these liars on reality TV tell it. I was like in a fake relationship, and then people on my cast was lying. I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Who has time to pretend? And then if I was going to pretend, there's a whole lot of people I would have rather pretended with. You know, like, if you're going to fake a relationship, it's just certain things you want to have in order. I would have went and got somebody that drove a Maserati, somebody that, had a jet. Yeah, I know some people now. If I just wanted a fake boyfriend, it's a lot of fake boyfriends I would have chose versus what I actually was. I'm not shallow though, so it's like I gave this person an honest chance, but don't be sitting here lying, talking about some she just faked it for the TV. I'm like, y'all got to do better. Dig down, deep down, reach down in your Shauna and grab the truth. It just didn't work out, and it's okay. But all that to say, it was a couple of them. And then y'all quit spreading this lie that I done ran off and got married. Didn't nobody say I was married? I didn't say I was married. If I'm married, trust me, y'all gonna know it. Y'all are gonna know it. Y'all are gonna know I'm married. I will not hide that, unlike some folks that claim to be engaged and married, and then y'all don't never see the person. Y'all gonna know I'm married. I'm not married yet. One of these days, but I'm not married yet. Trending, don't get me started over here. Y'all know how I am. Anyway, I just wish people would tell the truth. And I have nothing to hide. Y'all done got pretty much all of my real life being on reality TV. I can't control what they want to manipulate and lie about, child. I can't. Then you come over here and then I start telling the truth about everything. Somebody said, I know you're a Libra. You're going to tell your truth and mine. You're darn skippy. Now, some Libras do lie. I just want to put that out there. Some Libras lie. Okay. But if they're a mature, healed Libra, we gonna tell the truth. We gonna tell our truth and your truth too. Might depend on what month of a Libra they are. But most September Libras I know, we gonna tell your truth and ours. I don't mind telling on myself. I own my truth. I don't have no reason to lie. That's just what we lying for. Case in point, if I had a fake boyfriend, I would have said that reunion would have went totally different, because I probably would have made a joke out of it and probably said I wanted a refund. If I had paid somebody to be my boyfriend and things happened the way they did in real life, I would have been like, this is why I rented you in the first place, and I want a refund for your services. I wouldn't have lied about it, y'all. I promise y'all I wouldn't have lied. If I rented, I would have been honest about it. It's just that I was a sucker. And I was trying to do what was right. But, true story. The relationship it wasn't that long. It was 120 days. Sweet essence. Don't get me over here. Y'all know how it is. Anyway, let's get into the thick of it. Oh, somebody told me to say, okay, so it's my birthday. Yes. If you guys want to send me birthday love, somebody was like, Winter, what's your Cash App? It is in the description of my YouTube. If you want to support the channel, you can send a Cash App. It's $WinterHarris. It's real simple. Feel free. I'll take your birthday love. Go get myself some Starbucks or whatever. Or buy some more equipment, because I am an electronics junkie and I like gadgets and gadgets. So there we go. That's a little housekeeping. You said some people really just hate peace and it's sad. Some people really just hate that you cannot hold them hostage with lies. Like, I'm not necessarily a people pleaser or people follower. I would consider myself a disruptor of a sort. And look at Gwen. She done put it. Look at you being all in the spirit. Yes, I would consider myself a disruptor. I like to disrupt the normal way of doing things. So if people are more so follow the leader, that's not Winter. I'm a leader. I don't follow. So I generally kind of go against the grain. And I don't like people telling me what to do. So if people expect me to do something just because that's what everybody else is doing, why you want us to do it? What's the reason behind it? I got questions. I was always that kid. I would always ask why. Like, why do you want us to do that? And why do you want us to say this or that? Because people will have you out here looking crazy. Now, for all the people that wanted to follow the rules of Diddy and wanted to be a follower and not a leader, look where this got everybody. Now Hollywood is running scared because everybody's skeleton's about to roll out the closet because the leader done been caught up in some mess. This is why you got to be careful about who you follow and who you're friends with and what your circle consists of, because nobody in their right mind probably would have done this if they had not been trying to get into the crevices of the who's who, right? A lot of times people are willing to, didn't I say? People are willing to sell their souls in entertainment. And now a lot of people probably back then, all those years ago, when all this mess was still going down, they were going to all these parties. Now it's some regret happening because your sin's about to be put on the rooftop. And all the saints that are talking about, well, Diddy needs Jesus too. Y'all, we know this. He needed Jesus when he was doing what he was doing. Y'all love to say that. Y'all love to say Jesus died for Diddy too. We know that he died for Diddy. Did Diddy know that Jesus died for him? Did Diddy know that Jesus wouldn't have wanted him engaging in some of the behavior that he was engaging in? I just feel like sometimes we as believers can live in a perpetual state of delusion, and we conveniently apply scripture to sound super deep and graceful and gracious, but sometimes you got to call a thing a thing. Like, what he is accused of is horrific, and if the evidence proves him guilty, he deserves to serve time. I believe that justice should be served. What about the grace that needs to be extended to the victims? What about the grace that needs to be extended to those that are still traumatized by the horrific acts that were performed on them against their will? I just really don't understand. And I think that's that's been my tug of war with the body of Christ, is that we give so much grace for the offenders, yet we make the victims feel like outsiders. We make the victims feel like they're wrong for speaking up and speaking out. This is why a lot of people don't come forward when we go through abuse. I kid you not. I'm the wrong person. I am the wrong person. I am of the whistleblower effect. If something is wrong, cry loud and spare not. I don't care who's offended. I don't care who feelings are hurt. I have like different cast members saying, well, Winter's bad mouthing the company. I don't care. You can call it whatever you want. Sometimes the whistle needs to be blown because some things are just wrong. And a lot of people continue to be victimized because you have cowards that are too chicken to speak up and call a spade a spade. How many chickens sat there and watched innocent people be drugged and sexually abused? That's what I want to know. How many of y'all was okay with it? Then all of a sudden, now you're cool with him being brought to justice. Why were you complicit with your silence when it was happening? Because this probably could have been stopped a long time ago. And I think that's my issue, is that so many of us stay silent when we see blatant acts of egregiousness happening. And I literally get somebody else to do it. You want Winter to be quiet? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Some of us have a lot of blood on our hands because we refuse to speak up when we should. And to me, those people who watched silently while people were being victimized, raped, held against their will, and said nothing, they're just as guilty as the people who do it. Just as guilty. Well, I didn't know. I didn't want to. No, you knew. You absolutely knew. I'm still questioning people that were around R. Kelly. You mean to tell me you didn't know? He was out here just wilding and you just didn't know. Now, there may be some people who don't know. I'm not saying that. But some of these people knew. And all of a sudden, when he's in trouble, now you didn't know. But you knew. I think a lot of people should be scared. That's what I think. I think a lot of people should be scared because we all know that there's a lot to be revealed. There's a lot more to come to light. And I think 2025 is about to be a heck of a reckoning. That's what I think. I think as more details start to come out, do y'all think the feds arrested because they didn't have no evidence? I think they have a 90-something% conviction rate. Let me tell you, if they move forward, it ain't because they moving on a hunch. That's the truth. So this is a very serious matter. Ain't no different than the hammer that's falling in reality TV, and some of y'all want to act ridiculous. I just believe we're in. That's why I named my live. It's Rain and Exposure. I'm telling you, Cat Williams deserves an award for his prophetic word that he gave. He more accurate than some of the preachers and prophets. Cat Williams been more accurate, and I think he was drunk when he did the interview, truth be told. I don't even know the Cat was sober. But he literally has been more accurate than some of these prophets and prophetess in the church. He ain't called nothing else. He called 2024. That is for sure. And I believe y'all better buckle up. I think I put that on Twitter. You better buckle up, Buttercup. It is definitely going to be a bumpy ride henceforth for the unforeseeable future. You said it said some billionaires have resigned. I bet you they have. I bet you they have. I bet you they have. Because as a court case starts to progress, things become public record. Public record. What is some of these people gonna do when your name is in cahoots with some of these? I mean, y'all, the things that are alleged. Have y'all tried to read? Have y'all tried to read some of the documents? Y'all, it's bad. It's really bad. Like this is not a laughing matter. It's not funny. There are real victims out there. Y'all think these lawsuits are being filed frivolously? They're being filed before he goes broke. Because these cases are very expensive. Very expensive. I'm sure his team is maneuvering and moving money so his kids are covered. These are the type of things that break people of influence. You better believe there's been some very questionable moves made with people who were once associated with him. And a lot of times, it's done because people know what's about to go down. All the tea in China, who are you referring to, my dear? Hi, Zane. Who are you referring to? You said Wendy Williams tried to tell us years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, because, I mean, the thing is, y'all, people in power have a lot of power. And it can be very dangerous to speak up and speak out. So a lot of people can't do it until they have the strength, they have the resources, they have the support. Because again, I go back to Cassie. When she did come forward, she was villainized for trying to take a Black man down. Okay. We cannot initiate race in matters like this. It irritates me. It irritates me so bad. Race has no place in serious matters like this. If he's guilty, lock him up. Throw away the key. I'm so serious. I don't care if he was purple. I can't stand that. The first time somebody get accused, they just trying to take a black man down. Well, how about this black man just might be guilty? And if he is, because he's innocent until proven guilty. But if he's guilty and the evidence supports his guilt, lock him up. His victims deserve justice. I don't understand what the problem is. What's wrong with us? Like, have we lost our compassion for humanity? And let's be clear, some of the victims are Black. Like, I'd be so confused where the logic comes from. Now, granted, I do believe in advocating for our Black men because a lot of them are innocently convicted of crimes they didn't commit. Y'all go harder for people that got the evidence stacked against them than y'all do for the people that don't have the resources to fight for their freedom. And it's weird to me. Like, we ought to be ashamed of ourselves that collectively as a society, we don't believe the writing on the wall. Like, what am I wrong? I'm so confused. Like, what is wrong with us? I don't, what if that was your child? What if that was your daughter? What if that was your mother? What if that was your sister? Would you feel the same way? Would they still be trying to take a Black man down if that was your loved one? I wouldn't care if it was Mary Magdalene. If Mary Magdalene did the crime, baby, she's going down. It's just ridiculous. You said, as a person who believed Cassie off jump, there is some misogyny with always believing the male predator is the victim. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's misogyny as much as it is celebrity, our culture's obsession with celebrity. And we believe that these celebrities can do no wrong. And because we idolize them as our gods, with a little g, let's be clear, we just believe they can't do anything wrong. And it's not until like there are people to this day still advocating for R. Kelly. He publicly was with Aaliyah. Publicly. Now, my irritation for her family that allowed this to take place is on a whole different level. But let's be clear. Like, what more do we need? I don't know. It's just really weird. You said the Black men that make arguments like that usually have a lot in common with Diddy. They are just covering for themselves. I call it the good old boys club. It's the good old boys club. It's you get a pass for being a member of the club. I kid y'all not. Like, I went through this when I was going through my second divorce, and he was a very prominent member of his church at the time. And when I say a prominent member, not like a celebrity, but he was very heavily involved. And because he was very heavily involved, he served on the ministerial staff. He was a part of a good old boys club. So they all covered for him. And this is where winter winters, because what we're not going to do is give a slap on the wrist for blatant bad behavior. So y'all know what I did? I collected all of my evidence. I kid you not. I created like an Apple note folder. I don't even know how many pages. It was a lot. But all of my documented evidence, I mean, I documented emails, I documented text messages, I documented attachments, I documented records, court record, all the things documented. And I found every last minister on staff, past and present. And I emailed every last one of them as a group. And I said, this is the type of behavior y'all have condoned and allowed, because I'm not the only person he's done this to, and y'all have covered for him. Then I said, I promise you, as God is my witness, he can play with somebody else, but he met the right one today. And if I had to contact Gabriel himself to blow the horn of righteous judgment, oh, he was mad at me that day, but I didn't care. It's the good old boys club. Why are y'all covering for blatant foolishness? And that's all that's happening with a lot of people that's going into hiding, because they know they stuff getting ready to be exposed, but they've been covering for each other for a long time. I say if somebody's guilty, honey, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. And a lot of times this stuff won't change until you help them make some changes. We're going to expose the truth today. I promise you, I cannot stand any sort of injustice. And I can't stand when people cover up wrongdoing. I can't do it. I promise you, I wrote every last person. I mean, I should have done Exhibit A all the way through Z. Every foolish text that was manipulative, every narcissistic email, I attached it all. This, I want y'all to read what y'all have condoned, because y'all just as guilty for letting him behave in this way for this long. You should have put a stop to it. And that's all I'm saying. You said, I understand, but even when the female celebrity is the victim, the males get more compassion. Something's got to change. Not hang around the high schools. See, you said, I think there's both, because even in non-celebrity, Black men are coddled and Black women are victim shamed. Oh, don't be no Black woman that speaks up now. Don't be a Black woman that speaks up now. Y'all know they was good and mad at my behind come March. Don't be no Black woman that speaks up. Don't be no Black woman that sounds the alarm. Don't be a Black woman that is a whistleblower. We're troublemakers. We're bitter. All the excuses. No, how about you're just wrong? How about you're not right? How about let's call a thing and a spade a spade? You say you here for it. Hey, uppity. If I haven't said hey already, y'all, sometimes I forget I said hey to folks. Absolutely. Kendra, you better tell them. I've always spoken my mind. I don't know when I haven't. Kendra's known me since I was 18 years old. 18. Kendra and I met when I was a freshman in college. The winter ain't never been a silent one. Dynamite comes in small packages. I might be little, but don't confuse that with weak. And don't let it be no injustice involved. This is why I feel like I should have been an attorney. Because I literally, when we talk about injustice, I hate it. I'm so serious. I hate it. I'm not even kidding. I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. And it's okay to just be honest. You know, I feel like people are criticized for being honest. This is no different than what we see when it comes to the whole argument of love and marriage Huntsville. Let Mel try to say something. Well, she not innocent either. Y'all, when I tell y'all that blows me so bad, don't sit here and tell me that somebody's not innocent. That's not what we're talking about right now. Sometimes a person can be right. They're human. We know they're not perfect. We know they're not right all the time. Well, she's not innocent either. Okay. I'm like, come on now. We got to do better. You said, don't forget Black women are aggressive. Yes. We're aggressive. We're messy. We're petty. We're all the things. You said, what hurts more is when the Black woman tells the Black woman who's the victim that she's lying or in the wrong. Oh, I had not. Well, because they probably was still under contract and getting a check. I'll give some of them. But like I said, y'all ain't got to like her. But I had a couple of cast members reach out and support and offer their thoughts and prayers when I went on Queen Sheba. And actually some cast members from the other shows reached out, extended their support. But don't think it was lost on all the silent ones. Don't think it was lost. It's awful lot of silence, an awful lot of people going live talking about how I was bad mouthing the company instead of actually acknowledging the things that I spoke about. That's what people like to do. Victim shame, victim blame. Because they want you to be quiet. This has nothing to do with whether or not you're telling the truth. Right? And everything to do with the fact that you're exposing, right, something that may make them complicit. So they stay silent. And let's be clear, there were women involved with some things that are being alleged. Women ain't always innocent in these matters. This is why a lot of R. Kelly's partners during the time that a lot of this victimizing was happening is being questioned. Because how you didn't know? There were people held hostage. So was you with him or was you not? Like, which one was it? A publicity stunt? Like, help us understand how you didn't know. Because that's a long time. Like, this is why you have people have that conversation. You said, okay, child. You said we need to normalize two things being true at the same time. Mel isn't perfect. Absolutely. I love that. Two things can be true at once. I tell people all the time, in reality TV, everybody is messy at some point. So you can't sit here and just harp on the fact that one or two of us were messy. Everybody's messy. But we're speaking to the alleged abuse that was allowed to happen. That's what we're talking about. We're speaking to the blatant lies and destroying of a person's character that was allowed to happen. Don't try to deflect with a person's shortcomings when they're speaking to the truth about something. Two things can absolutely be true at once. Can a person have shortcomings and faults? Absolutely. But does that make the truth any less truthful? I I just want us to be intellectually sound sometimes. And sometimes I feel like, some things escape us. Thank you, Teflon Diva. I appreciate that. You said, do you remember when hearing a girl get beat? What? I don't remember that. That's horrible. You said exactly 2 things can be true, but people keep of course. Because it's easier to deflect. It's easier to keep people focused on things that don't matter versus actually being an integral person with some character and acknowledging the truth. That's what a lot of people are going to be doing. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I don't know. I'm it should be interesting as things progress. I'll tell y'all that. I don't know what's to come. I don't know what's to come out, but I just think that we're in, but like I said, buckle up, buttercup, because it's getting ready to be a heck of a ride. And by the time all is said and done, I don't know what's going to be standing. But I think it's going to be a lot of damage done because, again, what I feel like is happening is that there's an exposure of the underbelly of media and entertainment. These are the things that I was speaking about when I did Queen Sheba, about the underbelly and the happening of some of the things that occur behind the scenes of reality TV. Now, people might not like that because in a way it removes the veil, because again, as long as it's being covered up, as long as the veil isn't torn, people will continue to go on with life as usual and life as normal while injustices are happening right in front of y'all's faces sometimes. But because no one has exposed it, y'all consider it normal, or you just don't know what's happening. It's not until these situations happen that the veil, the scales fall off of people's eyes, and then people are like, well, hold up now, wait a minute. What's going on? Or why is this happening? My heart goes out to Justin Bieber, some of the things that are being alleged as far as he's concerned. Y'all, I'm sure that it's some documents, some videos, some pictures being shredded, and some computers being cleared. I don't know what to tell you. It's about to be crazy, though. Oh, I believe that everything that can and will be shaken, can be shaken, will be shaken. That's what I believe. You said nowadays the truth is subjective. It can literally be front and center, clear as day, but too many people will overlook it due to a like or dislike. Oh, don't like a person. We'll overlook all their faults. I can always respect a person that can say, I love you, but you are wrong here. I support you, but let me offer a different perspective. I can always respect that. But y'all just want to be blind, strong, and wrong. I can't respect it. I can't. No way, no how. I can't respect that. My sister loves me, but she loves me enough to be honest with me and tell me the truth. And when I'm wrong and I'm still willing to be wrong, she'll be like, I'm gonna let you be wrong, honey. I'm gonna separate myself because I can't get with it. He said, I think historically people don't want to see their idols brought down because people think fame and money are the height of human success. Baby, height of human success is peace, joy, and moral character. That's the height of human success. I was actually on Threads. Y'all, I don't even know how many people don't like this thing now. I had posted something on Threads, and I was sharing with them that this ninja once told me that I couldn't be. I think I was on. I think I was on IG Live, and I was talking about some, relationship type conversation. And he said, "Excuse me," he said, "Winter, you can't be high value because you're over 40 and you have children and you've been married before. So unfortunately, you're not high value." What's high? First of all, high value is as subjective as beauty. Now, mind you, this man looked like a bucket of troubles and struggles. Sir, subjective. What's high value to you might not be high value to another person. And it's weird to me that people have these ideals, about people. But I posting that post, I think I don't know. I want to say it has almost 12,000 views or likes or something like that. But to hear the comments, people happy birthday, Christine. Oh, happy birthday to you. Thank you. I've learned that people get real bold on the internet, and people get bold about their thoughts and ideals because you can't see them in person. And I feel like that happens a lot when it comes to reality TV, when it comes to these celebrities. Some of y'all really don't be feeling the way y'all be posting online. Y'all don't. You said the collateral damage is astounding. Not sir, trending. Oh, a bucket of troubles and struggles. And he looked like he would ruin your credit. It'd be the audacity for me, y'all. That stuff like that don't hurt my feelings. All that to say, it's subjective. And I learned that people get real subjective around people that they like. That was the point I was trying to make. It was a roundabout way to get to the point. But you said the nerve of these ninjas. Well, okay, let's just be clear, y'all. Y'all know I'm an equal opportunity person. And hey, Chef Don Don, I'm an equal opportunity person, and I'm sorry I'm sorry to tell you that some women ain't worth it either. When I tell y'all, the society is filled with people that specialize in trying to ruin your peace, especially online. I get some of these miserable trolls that come in my comments. I literally had 2 henpecks come into my comments on YouTube, and it was just 2. And they were like, "Oh, I guess such and such was right, and her relationship was fake," because I posted a new relationship. First of all, you're talking about a reality TV show that's years old at this point, at least 2. I'm allowed to move on. And if you thought he was so great, you go be with him. I think he's available, but I don't want it. But people are so miserable with themselves. They come online just to intentionally ruin people's peace. Go find something else to do with yourself. And I'm telling you, a lot of these people, if you looked into their life, I would not trade places. Even on my worst day, I wouldn't trade places with some of these trolls. This one lady was like, "Well, I would just be so embarrassed if I was twice divorced." I said, "I'm not embarrassed at all. Life happens. I didn't think I would be twice divorced. But I tell you what, while you sitting over there judging, I bet you I'll be married a 3rd time before you marry one." And then she blocked me. I'm like, you came over here trying to disturb my peace, and then you'll get mad because your feelings hurt now. I'll match your energy. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. You're not about to hurt my feelings. I own my story. I own my story. And then you got the audacity to be in your feelings because no, it don't work that way. You don't get to come over here and run your mouth and try to be rude and try to make me feel bad, which I don't. And then I went to her page and noticed she was single, talking about a single mama 3. Ma'am. And it's nothing wrong with being a single mama 3. But still, it was the audacity. She had like some post talking about she can't wait to experience marriage for the first time. Good luck with that attitude. Good luck. Absolutely conditioned and can't take it. It's just wild to me. And then I have put like the guy that even told me that that I wasn't high value. And I was like, what's interesting to me, listen, I have 4 kids with my husband. I have 1 child's father, 1. My kids all belong to 1 man. And if your kids don't belong to 1 man, no judgment, okay? There's no judgment. But I'm about to be 43. I've raised my kids. My kids are amazing. They're smart, they're kind, they're compassionate, they're beautiful kids. Okay, their dad and I didn't work out, but we were married for 15 years. It wasn't like we were married for 2 minutes. We built a family together, okay? I went back to school. I have almost 3 degrees, a bachelor's, a master's, and almost a doctorate. I own a business. I have successfully built my media career, and it's still growing. So I put all that. This ninja come down in my comments talking about well, that's why the 2 men left you, because you're bragging about having degrees and you're leading with your success. Insecurity much? First of all, I didn't even have degrees when I was married to the kid's dad. So you're speaking out the side of your hip. And all the success is recent. I worked hard. And with the cherry on top, I divorced them. They didn't divorce me. So all the points that you made are null and void. Furthermore, you look like a cockroach I should step on. So then he blocked me. I said, y'all want me to be nice when people are being ugly. And sometimes I don't have the capacity for that. Sometimes I give exactly what people dish to me because you came over here trying to be nasty. Word of the day is definitely audacity. I don't even know, like, who came up with high value and low value? Is this like Kevin Samuel's rhetoric, bless his soul, rest in peace? Is this stuff that he came up with? Because I refuse to subscribe to any of this high value, low value. Like it's subjective. It's no different than me feeling like one person is beautiful and one may not be as beautiful. Like attractiveness is subjective. Intelligence is subjective at times. I mean, sometimes smart is just smart, but then when I retaliate, because maybe my cup of mercy is low. Maybe I ain't had my coffee. I ain't had my caffeine. Then when I respond back, then I'm the problem. This how they did me on that show. Y'all was picking, and then when I came out swinging, now I'm the problem. I just don't understand. You say he was projecting it ugly on you. Sure was. I don't know if he was ugly or not. It's just what I felt like saying. And maybe I shouldn't have stooped to his level. But I did for the time being. Because go somewhere. Come on. You don't need to be some people are just hateful for no reason. He said it'd be the same with me. Don't be mad at my clap back. Please don't. Listen, Jesus flipped over 2 tables. Flipped over a few tables. I love the Lord and all, but don't come over here with that. I'm telling you, my tolerance is real low for nastiness. And people honestly feel like because they're behind a keyboard, they can be nasty. Y'all gonna move on to my next topic before I forget, because this has also irked my soul. And maybe because I have sisters. So I'm the oldest of 2. No, 3. Sorry, Faith. I have 2 sisters. I'm the oldest of 3. So I have 2 younger sisters, same mom and dad. Grew up in the house together. I love my sisters. My sisters are some of the most important people in my life. Like, I always felt like growing up, because I had sisters, I didn't need to have friends. If you didn't want to be my friend, it's fine. I have 2 built-in friends, best friends at home. You ain't got to play with me at school. I can go home and play with my sisters. My sisters have always given me a level of confidence. And I think, honestly, this is why I don't kiss people's butt. Winter's never been a butt kisser. Never have been, never will be. It's funny to me when people were saying that when Ashley and I got cool again, like, oh, she's kissing Ashley's butt. Ashley will tell you that Winter skips to the beat of her own drum. Anyone who knows me will tell you that. I prefer it that way. I am my own person. I like being my own person. I'm willing to walk alone if I need to. Just the confidence my parents instilled in us. But a part of that came from always having these built-in best friends. And the whole Tia and Tamara thing, y'all, I'm so disappointed that this is a thing. I grew up watching Tia and Tamara. I grew up liking and loving them both. But I'm going to be honest. I think that when we have family members and we're public figures, we have to be very careful by not saying things that will damage our loved ones. And I'm sure Tia meant well. I'm going to believe the best. I'm sure Tia meant well. But some things I feel like should not be publicly discussed, and they certainly shouldn't be publicly discussed for the sake of a reality TV show. This is what infuriates me with reality TV, because there is an exploitation that comes along with it that will exploit people's personal, family, and just, I don't know. I don't like it. I think that Tamara has done her best to handle the blowback with grace. But I think that Tia should be a lot more selective about what she airs out on her show. Now I don't care to watch it. I was actually very disappointed to hear the discussion of it, because I think that you should protect your family as much as possible. And I'm sure people are just like, they're eating it up. Hey, Bree, they're eating it up right now. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I am curious to see how this plays out. I really hope it dies down, because I see that Tamara is well, honestly, they're both getting a lot of hate. But I just think that certain things shouldn't be integrated into a show for the sake of drama. Yeah, I watched Tia and Tamara's reality show back in the day. I like their show. But I'm not sure how I feel about the discussion of her and her sister not being close. Because that's your blood in real life. I don't watch the Braxtons anymore either. Because I don't know if y'all realize it, but that show the first time around tore them up. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't watch the Braxtons this time, so I couldn't even tell you what's going on. But I just feel like when it comes to your family being on TV, it's just some things that shouldn't be discussed. So I don't like it. I think reality TV is divisive. This is why so many couples don't make it. And y'all online talking about some Winter, you should bring your boo on the show. I would never. First of all, I told y'all I'm not coming back. Don't want to come back. But I would never put my relationship, not one I cared about. Not one I cared about lasting. It's one thing to be dating somebody, but somebody you really want to build a life with, I wouldn't bring my good relationship on no raggedy TV show. Raggedy. We like our peace. So they can try to dig up and stir up some mess. And it will be your raggedy castmates that be trying to make up lies. That's what people do. They make up lies on this stuff and they pick a couple that they want to pick on. I know for a fact that one of our castmates pulled Black aside and told him to just go along with it, go along with it. It's all entertainment. It's all for TV. But yet when somebody come for your family, you about to have a whole fit. But you okay with other people being destroyed and tore up? I'm good. Would never. I give as little information as possible. The less people know about my life, personal life, the better. I disclose what I want to disclose. I'm trying to think. Oh, congratulations to Mel on her TikTok live. It was my understanding she broke records on TikTok. Did anybody watch Mel's TikTok live yesterday? All right, Instagram. I'm going to disconnect you guys because it's actually going to disconnect it for me. So if you guys want to continue the conversation, come on over on YouTube. It is Winter Womanland or I'm Simply Winter. All right, YouTube family, it's just us now. So did anyone watch Mel's TikTok? What was the outcome? You said, Uppity, you say, I watched all 6 hours of Mel's live yesterday. I cried several times. It was beautiful and funny. Uppity, do you know if she broke records? That's what I was informed of. You said, yeah, I saw Miguel and Kim. I've met Kim Wheatley. She's a gem. I met her. Her and I were on I want to say DC News Now or Living Local DMV at the same day. So I met her that morning. She's super sweet. Super sweet. I saw some of the clips, but I didn't know what the final tally was. But congratulations to her. I think that's awesome. And good for her. Good for her. I feel like sometimes the best way to respond to your haters is just keep doing you and keep succeeding. So congratulations to her. That's kind of the high I wanted to leave this this stream on. I only wanted to do about an hour because it's so people will be like, I be wanting to watch the whole thing, but I wanted to leave this live on a high, y'all. I am preparing to go out of the country for my birthday, but I will be going live every day until I leave. So I am going to go live I will see as much as I can because I will be taking a break to enjoy but I will be live. You said Mel did not break any records that I know of, but no one does on their first TikTok, including a castmate. People keep comparing her to. Copy that. Yes, I watched Mel's lives all 6 hours. It was awesome. I think she did over expectations. Fantastic. Yeah, I hate when people come. Don't compare me to nobody on my cast. Please. Don't compare me. I don't want to be compared. Everybody should be happy for everyone. Honestly. Seeing our black ladies on TikTok. TikTok is a huge platform. That's huge. We should be celebrating that. People love to be messy. Well, saints of God, I'm going to go try to find me something to eat and start packing. I'm so excited. Again, if you guys would like to bless the Cash App, it's $WinterHarris. It's my birthday. If you guys are interested, ladies, let me tell you, for my birthday week, I have decided to offer 2 birthday specials. So if you are interested in one-on-one coaching with me, if you look in the description of this live, you're able to sign up for a one-to-one. And if you're interested, if you're going through a divorce or you're having to rebuild your life after divorce, I'm offering a special on my 6-week post-divorce recovery group. So both of those are on special. Click the link in my description. And when I say one-to-one, that means it's just you and I, a custom session. So those are the 2 specials that I'm offering for those that are interested in working with me for my birthday week. I'm actually going to send this out to my email list today as well. So get on it. I'm only taking a select few for the one-to-ones because like I told y'all, limited time, but there's a certain slot that's available. So you're able to book that as you like. All that to say, thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.